everyone. Today we're talking about a topic that keeps resurfacing in the media, and honestly, it should not be this dramatic. Scientific writing that is so unclear that it ends up creating full-blown misinformation storms. Yes, in today's hot topic, we're talking about how confusing one paragraph can accidentally start a global panic. In late 2025, Nature reported on multiple cases where vague scientific writing led to completely warped media headlines. One notorious example, a single mouse study about flashing lights and Alzheimer's got turned into a full-on breakthrough cure frenzy across major outlets. Reporters ran oversimplified claims because, well, the original writing didn't exactly make the limitations obvious. And there was the ivermectin saga. Studies with unclear language and poorly structured abstracts were so easy to misinterpret that half the internet thought they uncovered a suppressed miracle drug. Media's missteps plus vague writing often equals widespread misinformation. So what is the moral of the story? If your sentences are confusing, the public will happily fill in the gaps, most of the time incorrectly. If you don't write clearly, someone else will write badly. Scientific journals repeatedly told Nature that unclear manuscripts make their jobs nearly impossible. When research papers bury the lead, lack transitions, or pack two paragraphs of meaning into one sentence, reporters often misinterpret the findings, not because they're careless, but because the writing is genuinely hard to follow. And here's the kicker. Audience trust in traditional media is falling, while science content on TikTok and YouTube is exploding. That means if your writing isn't crisp, someone with a ring light and a questionable grasp of science will happily explain it to millions. When it is framed this way, clarity isn't just a writing skill, it's a public safety measure. A 2026 report on scientific writing bluntly stated that clarity and precision aren't nice-to-haves. They're structural requirements for valid, reproducible science. When science lacks structure, when paragraphs wander, when punctuation is used like confetti, readers get lost. And so does your scientific contribution. Reviewers need to understand your argument, your methods, and your results very quickly. If your writing forces them into literary detective mode, they're not going to magically discover your brilliance. They're going to get annoyed and misunderstand something, or worse still, reject your paper altogether. Audiences want science in fast, digestible pieces, and that's great. But if scientists aren't writing clearly in the first place, those digestible pieces turn into distorted snacks of misinformation. This is becoming such an issue that science journals are openly calling for better writing training within the scientific community. They're tired of trying to decipher dense paragraphs that could have easily been fixed with one well-placed colon, a clarifying dash, or a paragraph that doesn't try to do the job of 3 paragraphs all at once. So, what does this mean for you? Well, here's the snark-free truth. Your writing doesn't stay in the classroom. It influences how your science is interpreted by policymakers, journalists, clinicians, educators, and the public, which is really, really important. In a world where misinformation spreads faster than accurate information, every unclear sentence is an opportunity for someone else to misrepresent your work. So as you complete your work this week, remember, clear writing protects your ideas. Sloppy writing invites misinterpretation. And in 2026, misinterpretation travels lightning fast. So let's make your writing so strong, so clean, and so organized that even the most distracted reporter or chaotic algorithm can't mangle your meaning.